Hi babes, it's day one of this slice of life vlog. And on this day, I'm at a program called The Art Jam, where creatives come together, illustrate, and mingle. So we kicked it off by drawing prompts, and the first prompt was to draw a made-up creature. Then the host comes around and we discuss the work. This part of the session was really funny because people were very creative and the vibe was warm and lighthearted, so we had a good time. Wow, look! A head appeared. Finally, I was really drawing blanks this day, and as you can see, the host was really having the time of his life. So, for the second prompt, we had to tell a story with emojis. And at this point, I was back to square one drawing blanks again. And I thought to myself, my brain is just fried. So, I drew exactly that and called it a day. Once we were done with our emoji illustrations or our emoji story, the host will come around again and hold our work up. Then we will take turns trying to guess or decipher what the story was. Really fun. People kept coming up with their interpretations of the work, and that was so entertaining. Eventually, if none of us were able to guess the story, which none of us were able to guess the story, the person who illustrated that emoji story would then tell us what it meant or what the meaning was. For the final part of this art jam was a live drawing session. At this point, I didn't have it in me to keep drawing. It was just a very off day for me, so then instead just vibed. But while I was over there just vibing, people were actually going in. Look at this right here. Like he didn't come to play. Like, I know talented people, and I'm so proud of that. And just like that, it was time for the program to come to an end. So we put the place back in order, and some of us stayed behind to mingle. Good morning. I've been contemplating with the idea of leaving the house today or staying at home and working from home. And honestly, I am so tired of working from home. Do some planning as well and something artistic. Yeah, that sounds like a good plan. So I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna take you guys with me and we're gonna go to Vida Cafe. All right, I'm back. I actually filmed a makeup to it's not even a makeup tutorial. It was just I just recorded myself doing my makeup. It was very much lazy girl's makeup. This is how it turned out. I put the phone on the tripod, I recorded, thinking to myself, yes, I've gotten the footage. And then I go check the footage and it's blurred. Like I am blurred and the background is sharp. Meanwhile, just so many test shots, but I guess you win some, you lose some. So annoying. I was so annoyed. I'm just like I was sitting there thinking I was doing something, only for the footage to turn out looking like this. Anyway, I'm done. I'm just gonna put my stuff together and then I'm gonna head out to the house. So I left the house, worked on a commission I'm not yet at liberty to show, that's why it's pixelated, and then finished off an illustration I had already started. describe it. What's your expectation for this place? Do you think the food will be good?
I think the food will be amazing. You better not burn me.
Let's see. So far, I don't know, the vibe here is it's fine and it's not as hot as I thought it was going to be. It's hot, but we are under the pergola, so it's fine. I just hope the food is good because these prices are friendly. Yeah, we'll see.
No lie.
This day was a very busy day. Like, my introverted homebody self felt like I was husk at the end of the day because I had to go get my hair done, no bins this time, and I had to go grab lunch with my older brother because he was leaving the country and I hadn't spent enough time with him. I had 2 of that drink, so good, so refreshing. But after that, we went to Republic to get some drinks. I was so full, but he insisted on drinks. So we got drinks to go because there was no way I was going to be able to drink the drinks. And then I had to go home and grab dinner with my uncle because I hadn't spent time with him in a while as well. At this point, I was so full, I just could not. So it was mainly my uncle just eating. And this man drinks pepper sauce, okay? Like, the lady had to bring us not 1, but 2 bowls of the pepper sauce and also powdered pepper. Like, I just can't do this, man. Anyway, this is me and this is him right after accusing me of loving the camera. I feel like I'm about to faint. That was definitely a very exhausting session, and I just kept getting confused the whole time. I'm actually really bad with multitasking, so my brain, I don't know, I just feel like I feel the sisterhood by not being able to multitask efficiently, but it is what it is. I just need more practice. I'm so ashamed that I'm so out of breath. This is how inactive I am. I really needed these lessons, honestly.
Why? You should hit record from the very beginning. Have you started?
Go.
Yeah, started.
Muito abençoado.